Okay, well, aside from the obvious things like you know how to use your camera, there's one thing I think every photographer needs to be doing if they want to get better. And come here, secret, don't tell anybody, but you get to come with me tomorrow and we'll experience this together. Getting in the car. I'll see you guys in just a second. Well, we've been driving for a bit and we're going to Kansas City today. Basically, what I want to talk about is variety. But there are 3 ways that you can have variety when it comes to photography. The first way we'll be talking about is with your camera. Your camera is technical, right? It's got all these different aspects, the shutter speed, the focal length, the ISO, all these different settings. And you can mess around with those. And when you mess around with those things, we're here at McDonald's, by the way. When you mess around with those things, you get to find something new. You get to practice something new. So with your focal length, your framing is completely different. When you try these different areas, these different settings, you get to see what you like. So maybe you do like a shallow depth of field, or maybe you don't. Maybe you've been misled and actually a shallow depth of field is meh, and it doesn't help with what you're trying to do. Some people and some subjects that they're photographing require a shallow depth of field, but other times it doesn't. So it's up to you, and you don't know what you have unless you're like practicing and you're trying something different. When it comes to your shutter speed, maybe you like everything super crisp, or maybe you like to capture the motion of something going on. So a car moving across the screen, maybe you want to capture that with a higher shutter speed, or sorry, lower shutter speed, right? You gotta practice. You gotta try different things. Good morning, good morning. We've made it to Kansas City. So I've never really been here before, or even at a place like this, like a motel. So it's kind of interesting going in the room and going upstairs and everything. But there was one other thing that I wanted to talk about. When you're taking photos with your camera and you're trying different settings, volume builds up, right? So you're practicing these settings over and over again, and it's not like that information is going nowhere. You're still using it and you're still remembering it, whether you can remember you remembering it or not. But when you go to a new subject, you'll kind of have practiced like using your camera. So it'll come naturally what settings you want to have for this subject or that subject. You won't be left wondering, what am I supposed to do with different subjects? You'll just naturally know. So as you practice more, it'll benefit you in the long run. But yeah, guys, this place is pretty cool. Random stuff. But this water bottle, random thing. But this water bottle, I love this water bottle. It's got a bunch of stickers on it. And I want to use it as like a camera, because right now all I have for a camera is this. My Sony FX3, I promise. It's not an FX3. But we'll pretend this is my camera. So if you ever see me in some videos walking around taking photos, legit photos, and then you're seeing them afterwards, this is my camera. Okay, I lied to you. I didn't get back right away. I went actually back to Duluth. And so now I'm here and I'm wrapping up the video. I'm sorry, it's gonna be really quick because I have things to do. I got really busy. I wasn't able to film the whole thing there, so sorry. Before I get started on the last 2 tips though, I just wanna say that I hope you saw my photos. They were beforehand. I edited them in. I think that some Some of them ended up pretty good. If you're interested in how I got the colors and everything, my Lightroom presets are linked below. Please check them out. I'm trying to do this whole thing to support my college, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, tip number 2 is variety and how you're using your camera. So different angles, different lighting, different subjects, etc. And so I say this because variety breaks your pattern. Whether good or bad, shooting these different things helps you determine what you're good at and what you're maybe avoiding and possibly could get good at. So I want you to try shooting at golden hour, shooting at midday, shooting when it's dark out, try all these different things, and maybe you'll like one more than the other. I know golden hour is a stereotype and you might be avoiding that because it's a stereotype, but honestly it's good lighting. That's why people shoot during golden hour, so give it a try. Okay, and for tip number 3, this is kind of like a cheat code for both of the other tips I gave. So just to recall, tip number 1 is use your camera differently, all the settings, right? Tip number 2 is change the way that you use your camera. Tip number 3 is going to be go to different places. Go to a different state, go to a different city, go to a different location, right? It's like a cheat code because you have to change the way that you shoot. Regardless, you're just in an unfamiliar area, you're put into tight positions where maybe, oh, I don't know where the best spots are, how do I find the best spots, versus, you know, your hometown where you know where everything is, you know the best time to be at this location or that location. And a new spot, you don't know that. You have to work on the edge, and it kind of forces you to go out of your comfort zone, and thus you are freed from your restrictions that you didn't know about. So give that a shot. Okay, that's the end of this video. I was originally gonna do like a series, like part 1, part 2, part 3, but I decided that was stupid and I'll just wrap everything up here. I hope you enjoyed it. I love the colors behind me, my shirt, my skin, the buildings, right? It's all nice. If you like it too, then please check out the Wonder Grade. It's for cinematographers. I use it for all my videos. I just drop it on and then I edit the colors in less than 30 seconds for like 5 different clips. So easy, so awesome. I'm so thankful that I built this system. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. You don't have to be watching this, but you are watching it, and so I'm thankful.